And we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Guess what? Yowza, yowza, yowza. We are here today to promote and advertise the newest show here in Las Vegas and one of the best shows, the biggest show, the most entertaining show. And well, have I forgotten anything else? Oh, the most spectacular show. Um, we are here to advertise and promote the Razzle Dazzle of music, the true Razzle Dazzle of music. Um, that is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dwayne Anderson, entertainer Dwayne Anderson, and I am here with one of the artists of the Razzle Dazzle show, and she's a wonderful entertainer in her own right. She's very, 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 a very nice person, kind-hearted, and all that good stuff. And she's here to tell her story. I'm going to ask her some questions about her and her experience with the Razzle Dazzle show, and also some experiences that she went through coming through the years and performing here in Las Vegas, California, and all around the United States, ladies and gentlemen. She got some stories to tell. Yes, she does. So I just want to, before I introduce her, I'm going to include a short commercial and let you guys know where. Here, let me put this at the bottom first. Here we go. The Razzle Dazzle music production and show at the Lamar Theater here in Las Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. Before I do that, I want to put a promotional commercial. Here's one of them right here, and it's more explaining the show and where to get the tickets. Our fabulous tickets are all over the internet now. One of the biggest places we started was LasVegas.com. Once we went on to LasVegas.com, we got Spotlight.com, which is just as big, and we went on to Gold Star and all those fabulous places. I'll read all the places, but for now, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to share this commercial with you so you can see a little bit about what we do. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? I guess you are. All two of you. Here we go. Yowza, 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 ladies and gentlemen. That was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. That was one of the promotional commercials we got on. We got some fabulous stars that we're going to be interviewing on here. Coming up, we have some of the other artists and performers and the great entertainers that entertain here in Las Vegas that are in the Razzle Dazzle of Music show. But right now, I'm talking to this fabulous lady right here. Oh, she goes by the name of Daye, ladies and gentlemen. Daye is a pioneer. Say hi, say hey, all in Cyberland. And I just want to know, I just want to let you know.
To 7.
Hey, that's right. I just want to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, that we are live right now via Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn simultaneously. Right now, we are. And we are here, and I'm going to interview each and every star of the new and fabulous, one of the best shows here in Las Vegas. As a new show, we're coming to entertain you and make you smile and make you happy. Believe me, once you come in and you see this show, you will leave smiling and dancing. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'd like to introduce the wonderful, the fabulous, the super fantastic, the talented, gifted, super fantastically talented, and gifted. Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring her up big so you can see her beautiful face. There she is. Ladies and gentlemen, she goes by the name of Daye, the entertainer here in Las Vegas. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? When she entertains, she don't hold back no punches. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask Daye some questions because guess what? Inquiring minds want to know about you, Daye. Let me say that again. Inquiring minds want to know about you. So, with saying that, I just want to ask you a few questions. And, the questions that I have in mind, these are questions that were asked because a lot of people see you here on Facebook. And, guess what? I forgot to mention, we also are live on YouTube. So we're on, yes, we're live YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and this show will be aired on TikTok once we're done. But people ask some of these questions, so I wrote them down. But a lot of people see you on Facebook, Daye, and you're singing, you're entertaining, and you come on your lives every once in a while, and you say a couple of things, but they really don't know. So we're gonna get to know you today. So I'm gonna ask you. So I'm gonna ask you. Let me see that smile again. Oh wow! So that's one of the $1 million smiles. Do you have $1 million? I just want to know. A quarter million. Ladies and gentlemen, she has $250,000. So so I'm gonna ask you this question. Daye.
Okay.
This is a special, spectacular question that only you can answer because you are the talented person that can answer this question. This question is tailor-made for you, and I'm going to ask it just like this. The question is, what inspires you about the Razzle Dazzle of Music show?
I'm inspired by so many the cast, the music, the concept of the idea. It's a masterpiece.
Well, thank you very much. This masterpiece is a masterpiece because of the stars we have in the show. So we have some great stars in the show. Everybody that's in this show is a fabulous, spectacular star. They've been around the world. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. And
there are very talented people in this show.
Right.
Very famous, talented.
Now you heard it from Daye. You people on YouTube, and you people on Facebook, and you people on Instagram. I'm looking at you right now. Twitter is coming in slow, but we got LinkedIn is in. So ladies and gentlemen, we're in all these places simultaneously. We're about to talk to all these great performers. You came to the right place, though. For $2, if you send us $2, we'll send you all kinds of stuff. But right now we want to hear from our sponsors. So if you want to hear from our sponsors, let me stop. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to the second question to this fabulous performer, this lady. First, I want to just give a shout out to some of our supporters and investors. We thank you, Faith Bible Christian Center. We thank you. We thank you, Prudential. We thank you, FLAC. And we thank you, our fans, because without you, we would not be here, and we are doing what we love to do, which is music, because of you. So we thank you. My second question, Daye, guess what? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, I want you to answer these questions just like you perform, because you don't hold back no punches when you perform. So, okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, she's going to answer the second question, which is, tell the people what got you involved with this spectacular show called the Razzle Dazzle of Music.
I was asked to show up something, and after that particular event, and you guys me, then was in the show. You invited me to be part of the show. That's how it all came of debt. That's how it all happened. So now I'm part of the show and seeing all the stages of the show and development. We finally, like we're in a and we're going to the finish line. We're almost there.
So what? Just a minute. Let me interrupt you. Because people are saying that your voice is going in and out, and I'm going to let you know what you sound like. This is what you sound like right now. And we don't want you to sound like that, so I'm gonna fix your sound real quick, because that way, because you were saying some spectacular stuff. So, the closer that you get to your mic.
How's this?
Now that's better.
Is it better?
That's better. That's better.
Really?
Yeah. That's very good. All right. So I'm gonna ask you this question again, because I don't think people, inquiring minds want to know. You have a lot of fans, whether you know it or not. And I'm going to let you expand on a lot of the places that you performed here in Las Vegas and around the United States. But before we do that, I want you to answer that question. Tell the people how you got involved with the fabulous show Razzle Dazzle of Music.
Well, I was singing Yohon, and I met you guys, and then invited me to come for something that you were doing, and then they heard me and saw me and contacted me to be part of the show.
Oh, well, that's great.
Rest is history.
Rest is history.
Yeah.
So rest history, because the future is the Razzle Dazzle. We are going to knock out a sold-out show. I'm already predicting it. If I had a bell, I would ring a ding, 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 that we are going to have a sold-out show each night. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be doing the Razzle Dazzle of Music show 4 to 5 nights a week at the fabulous Lamar Theater. Our first show is our debut show, which will be on September the 18th at 7 p.m. at that theater. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot of people that want to see what we're doing. We've been practicing for how long, Dana? Maybe 3 or 4 months to get ready for this show. Yes, extensive practicing. So I'm going to ask you another question. Now, out of all, who are the characters that you portray in this show?
Well, I'm singing throughout the show. How's my sound? Can you hear me?
It's still going in and out, but I think people can read your lips because they're so close now. But
this is for all hearing impaired people watching this show.
Right.
I do Peggy Lee, and sing a Natalie Cole song.
Yes.
Actually, 2 of them. I do backup throughout the show. And that's it. I'm a lot of the show.
Well, that's what you do it. When you do Peggy Lee and when you do the rest of the characters that you do them very well. I really love your stagemanship, and I really love how you work both sides of the audience and all that good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, not only is she a good entertainer, or she's a fabulous entertainer, not only that, but she has a lot of style when she dresses to play those parts in the show. I'm here to tell you, I'm a living witness that Daye knows how to dress the part. And so this show, Dana, let me set up real quick before I ask you the next question. This show is a classy show. And we're going to yes. And we specialize on that big band sound, that big, although we can do a small piece. And although Dana, she sang with big bands, she sings with small bands, she sings with tracks, she does it all. But when she does it very well. And so that's setting up for the next question that I'm going to ask you. With can you tell the people here about your musical experiences, some of the things that you've done that led you to where you are today, and I'll ask you another question about that to go with that question as well. But what inspires you? What's your experiences that you've been through? Tell us some of the places that you perform all around the United States.
Well, when I was a young girl, I used to perform all over San Francisco, like in 7th grade, and do talent shows and stuff. And then in San Francisco, I was in a group called Be Bold and Company, and we recorded an 12-inch single dance album, and we sang all the major clubs and everything in San Francisco, and we were East and just did different things. But my albums that I recorded are still being posted on YouTube, and they're played all over the world. And people contact me over the years from countries reaching out to me. And here in Vegas, I've done lots of things at major casinos. I've done the national anthem. I've performed in different capacities with different people at, all over the place. Suncoast.
Yes.
Samstown,
yes.
Cobra Room, with the Las Vegas Brass Choir,
right.
And also I sang with the Michelle Johnson Choir a couple of times, the Desert Ritual. We sang all over, opened up for conventions and different corporate events. I've sung political events.
Yes.
I've done so many different things.
In other words, your talent has no limitations, and that's a wonderful thing. Sky's the limit. And also you've done a national anthem a few times, haven't you?
Well, I've done it at the Las Vegas ballpark for the Las Vegas Aviators, and also for the French Council for the World War II Veterans. Every year they honor veterans, and I've done it with that group of people a couple different years.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you another question. While I'm asking you the question, I'm gonna show a couple of pictures from the Razzle Dazzle as you're explaining this question I'm about to ask you, which is why do you love to perform? Why do you love to perform? Why?
It's in my blood.
Yes, why?
You can't help it. Once you are born with the performing, I'll call it the performing gene. Whether you're 10 years old or 90, it doesn't leave you. And I love to make people happy. I love to use music as a way of self-expression. And my music is my love.
Wow. Now, that leads up to this next question, young lady. Okay. Listen to this question. This question is, why do you, and what is your motivation? Was there someone in your family? Were there friends, places, there's stars that you met? What motivated you and made you want to become a singer?
I remember watching Barbara Streisand when I was a little girl and learning to sing. And then I remember seeing a movie called Fame when I was so little, the young girl. And I thought, I saw it's what, like I said, when music is in you, it's in you. So seeing movies and listening to music and having the ability to carry a tune. And lots of people always say, "Oh, you have a good voice. What are you doing?" And knowing that I have a gift. This is a gift that we are. You can teach yourself to sing. You can take lessons, but then there are lessons that it's literally I have brown eyes. I can singing as part of me, and there's nothing else that you can do but use it.
Right. Exactly.
You have
yes. Well, thank you. Well, I'm amongst some great, inspiring entertainers. I mean, when you're around people like Daye and Yohon and Paris Red and Poople Man and a bunch of others, you have to. It makes you want to be at the same level as the other performers. while you're doing, while I'm
Lisa
explaining.
Renee.
Yeah, Lisa Renee is like what she reminds me of Philharmonic so much. So much. You know, but she has her own style.
Her range.
Right,
It doesn't
right.
like that she's gonna hit the high, it goes higher.
She hits that Minnie Riperton and that Mariah Carey, and then
Yeah.
sometimes she can go down to Nita Baker.
Right?
So, so ladies and gentlemen, right. I just want to let you know before I continue with this interview, we have a few more questions with the wonderful Dana Daye, but I want to let you know about where we will be performing. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, it says that we are the Razzle Dazzle of music production and show at the Lamar Theater. Our debut show will be this Monday, the 18th at 7 p.m. We need you to be there. We need you to buy your tickets. Right now, you can get us at 12 outlets. Some of the biggest outlets here in Las Vegas, ticket outlets are LasVegas.com, Spotlight.com, Gold Star, to name a few. And you can see us all over the place. If you go and put Razzle Dazzle of music, you can see them all on Google, all in one line. And yes, we have special prices. Matter of fact, we have a. Ladies and gentlemen, you hear that? In a half an hour, we have a special announcement that's coming up in a half an hour. Ladies and gentlemen, just stay here. We're not asking for no dollars. We're not asking for no money. We just want to show you a special. I'm from New York, if you don't know. But
he's from New York.
Yeah, and give me a glass of water. But ladies and gentlemen, here's a little something I want to show you while we're waiting. Ha ha. Take a look at this. A look, see. Ha ha ha. Hint. I got 2 more questions for her. All right. I'm after this. Okay. We cut it off, man. What's going on? It's almost done. You're making me nervous. Okay. She just popped out. Paris Red. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's one of the fabulous songs that we will be performing. I'm not going to let you in all of that ass, and you should know if you know music. I'm going to pop in another lady. She's going to spectate as I ask Dana these next 2 questions. And they go a little bit like this. Hey, who's that young lady right there? Hey, that's the wonderful, phenomenal Paris Red and everything. She has also extensive track record as far as music and entertaining here in Las Vegas and around the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, but before I bring Paris in, hey Paris, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
I just can't complain. I can't complain. Still alive, you know. But I just want to, Dana. Before we go, I'll let you go. I want you to give Razzle Dazzle of Music the best plug that you can think of right now, coming right off your head. Give a big stage production show, Razzle Dazzle of Music, a great plug right now. So your people can hear it. Right now, before you do that, we have a few people on YouTube. We have people on Instagram. We have people on Facebook. And we have people on LinkedIn. And this will be televised also on Twitter. We got people on Twitter, but it'll be televised also on TikTok when we're finished. But give us a shameless plug.
Before I feel like for the show, the Brady Bunch, so they had every box.
Yeah.
That right there. Shameless plug. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a show that is a mess. There's no show like this. There are shows similar to it, but nothing like this show. And you have to see it to believe or understand what I'm talking about. We take you through the decades of music, and they're all songs that you will probably most likely recognized classic sung by the most wonderful entertainers. One of them is in the Buffalo, Paris, Renee, and Dwayne. We've got all the other cast members. Please come and check it out, and then when you like it, tell your friends so that other people know about it. And
Excellent.
there.
Excelente, excelente. Wow. Now, look, I think you had some experience being a news broadcaster, Dana. That was pretty good. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the fabulous Dana Daye of the Razzle Dazzle of music. She is a singer-songwriter. She is a prominent vocal list here in Las Vegas and around the United States. As you heard her say, she has that a lot of extensive. Her resume goes on and on and on. She just gave you a few things that she does, but we just love her. She's a great part of the show, a great addition to the show. And Dana, I want you to stay on as we bring up Paris Red. Dana, before we go, is there anything else you want to shout out that you want to say to the audience right now before we go?
Yes, I'm happy to be in the show. And again, come see it. Bring your friends, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, tell your neighbors, tell your enemies. Just kidding. Tell everybody.
Right. Tell them all, because, hey, sometimes enemies can turn out to be millionaires, So,
right?
So, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? Put your hands together for Dana Daye. And woo-hoo-hoo! So now we're going to bring up the fabulous Paris Red, ladies and gentlemen. There she is in her fabulous Batmobile. She's sitting here. This lady also is a musical genius as well. This lady, I've heard her perform like with Dana. I've heard her perform live. I've seen her on videos. Through the years, she won her like Dana. Both of them won numerous awards and done different things. They are, I say, masters of the stage. I would say that, yes, masters of the stage, because I love a singer that just don't stand there in one spot. They move around. They work the whole audience. This side of the audience love them. That side of the audience love them. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I want to introduce to you the fabulous, the wonderful, the spectacular, the universal, the just got done with a wonderful CD. Ladies and gentlemen, just setting it up. She a very, very kind woman, very nice lady. Once you get to know her, but she's serious. Don't mess with her. She will let you know with a vocal note. Yes, she will. And so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce one of the pioneers of music here in Las Vegas as far as entertainment. We have the fabulous Paris Red, y'all. Come on, clap your hands out there in Cyberland. Can you hear them? All those people in Cyberland. You can hear. Yes. You gotta do it with a spiritual ear. Ladies and gentlemen, Paris, just say hi to the people that are watching right now, and do what you want to do.
Hello, everybody that's watching right now.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, see how kind she is. I had people on here before like, I ain't saying hi to nobody. Just get on the interview. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to Paris. I got to ask you some these questions and some of the questions are the same questions that I asked Dana. But
Okay.
Acquiring minds want to know about you, sister. They want to know because they see you on videos, they see you singing on stage, and they clap their hands and all that kind of stuff. Then they see you walk behind stage and you're gone. And they be like, oh, I wanted to ask her. Some of them get to ask you and some of them don't get to, And so the other people want to hear, acquiring minds want to know about this person. And it's good for us to do interviews like that so, that our fan base can get a more of an idea. And they love you more, especially when they hear you talk and hear what you say from the heart. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's the first question for the fabulous Paris Red. Paris Red, what inspires you about the Razzle Dazzle show?
What inspires
Yes.
is everybody. Oh, it's so incredible talent. So that's the thing I love because there's like being around by a lot of talent and people who can really sing and
Exactly.
really entertain. So it's wonderful when good company.
Hmm. And let me see. What's different about this show and then other shows here in Las Vegas? What's so different about us?
Well, number one, because there's this guy on the show named Dwayne, and he incredible. He's like 500, not just 1% or 200%. Well, I'm just telling it like this. That's just one performer.
I got a letter in my mailbox from a hater while you were speaking.
Well, they cannot deny you give
Okay.
500. So
Right.
I would challenge that because
Right.
anybody to go toe with you, I mean, energy wise alone is a lot.
Well, that's wonderful. I appreciate that and everything, and I can say double for you when it comes to entertaining and stuff. You don't hold back no punches. Turn. Let me turn that back around. Sorry about that. We gotta go back up here, ladies and gentlemen. Turn around. Is there another singer in the house, ladies and gentlemen? We just want to go back. And there's a fabulous guy. We're gonna get back to you. You are the fabulous, wonderful singer as well. But we're gonna ask Paris Red some more questions, ladies and gentlemen. That was an accident, ladies and gentlemen. I want to ask Paris. Let me see. We got about 4 or 5 people on each social website. So, ladies. Oh, wait, there's more. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna ask you another question, Paris. Who are some of the characters that you portray in this spectacular show? Razzle Dazzle.
Elephant and Sarah and let's see. Oh yeah, do something by that's wonderful. Let me see. But I think right off the without any paper.
Mary Wells.
Mary, thank you.
Mary Wells, yes, and then all these characters that you do very well. Might I ask? A lot of the not a lot of people can do Ella Fitzgerald like you do Ella Fitzgerald. I heard people scat, and I heard people scatty scatty scat, but I haven't heard anybody scat like you scat, and that's that. You know, right. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give them a little teensy, incy wincy little taste of our show as I lead up to the next question for Paris, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to do this here. Let's see if I can do this like a news broadcaster. Here we go. Here we are. So we just bring this up right here, and it goes a little bit like this. Here we go. Can't you see I'm Take my lips, I want to lose them. Come on and take a long day. I just never used That's the lyric. That's the Now, did y'all hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Those are some of the great performers that we have. We're going to show y'all some more of some of the performers that we have on here today. But the first one was Paris Red, and she was doing a little bit of Ella Fitzgerald. Did you see that spectacular color and the lighting all in that show, ladies and gentlemen? It was beautiful. It was wonderful, and that's just a little teensy taste. You haven't heard the lady sing. Once you hear her sing, even more, That was just a taste of what you're going to get. We're going to give you a little teensy weensy part of this. Paris, I have another question for you. Are you ready?
All right, one more.
Okay, let me let me let me take that out there. Okay. So we got these fabulous artists on here. Look at that handsome guy right there. We're gonna get to that guy real quick. But Paris, the question is, why do you perform? What is your motivation to perform? And who are some of the people that motivated you?
I love music. That's why I sing not to hear sing or that's boring. I love music. And I love the lyrics of the melody of and how it interacts chords and expression of it is wonderful.
Wow.
And some people that I well that that would be Ella, that would be Aretha Franklin, and that would be Yolanda. Just be a play of singers, musicians.
Right. Did you say Aretha? And also, you have a great songwriting style. Because I've listened to some of your new CD. Did I say new? New CD, yes. Brand new. Brand new CD, ladies and gentlemen. When did you debut that CD?
I think what month are we in?
Okay. And it's some of them are remakes, and some of them are actually from your heart, and that you've written. And if you was to compare your writing style with any singer, what would it be?
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't. I wouldn't even know.
Well, you can't compare nobody with Paris Red. So hey, anyway, you ain't heard it from me. But so I'm gonna ask you. I have 2 more questions for you. Is that okay? Because you told me one more, but I always get carried away. But anyway, what is let me ask you this one first, and let our Las Vegas audience know. And I want to ask you the same question before we go, Dana, too, as well. But the question is, what's your greatest achievement? Your greatest achievement in music, I would say, that you done. That you would say we need to hear it from you. We need to hear that same question from Yohon. We need to hear that same question from you, Dana, too. But let you go first, Paris Red.
My greatest achievement. Wrong person. I don't know. I don't look at it the same way as they some people think, that is great that you did national anthem. Great that you did, I've had a thing opened up for Black Street, R. Kelly, and so many recordings. I would have. I don't know what would be the great for me is being here this long and it.
Well, somebody asked me that question one time, and I just told them I was born. That was my answer. Right.
I'm here. Still singing.
Right. Still alive. Still doing it. Right. So I'm going to ask you that same question, Dana, and then that would lead us into the last question I'm going to ask Paris before I go. But Dana, I said I was going to ask you this question earlier, and then so this is a good chance to do it. What is your greatest achievement that you would say that you're very proud of, that you're glad you did?
I can't hear anything.
Okay. The last question I'm asking Paris before I go, but Dana, I can't. Okay. Can you hear me now, Dana? All right. So can you hear me, Paris?
Yep.
All right. We'll come back to Dana.
Okay.
And I think it's microphone interference. And then the last question I want to ask you, Paris, is a very, very inquisitive question, ladies and gentlemen. You
Inquiry.
have to stay here because this is a very, very super inquisitive, important, and intellectually stimulated question. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to ask this in my golfer's voice, the golfer, the guy who he commentates while they golf. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a question for Paris. Wait a minute. That question did not require an echo. So hold on. I'm gonna mute everybody. That way, we could just get me and Paris. So is that better? No echo. Okay, here we go. Paris. The question is, where do you see yourself? And who is your perfect audience that you ever performed for, if you can remember it? But where do you see yourself in 2 to 3 years as far as musically?
I myself doing jazz fest, live concert, and live show for everybody. I'm a live performer, and that's what I'm here for. So that's what I yes. More of
The sky's the limit.
yeah.
Yes. I think, ladies and gentlemen, if you really get to know all of these performers, there's not enough money that you can pay them to do what they do because they do it very well. Everybody in this show is extremely talented, and is very, very motivational. It makes me go over the top of what I do. That's why I do what I do, you guys, because of you, Paris, because of you, Yohon, because of you, Dana. When I see y'all sing, I was like, oh man, I think I'm gonna do a little bit more. Sometimes a little bit too much. But anyway, that, ladies and gentlemen, before we go with Paris, I want to. You haven't seen this. I'm going to show you the debut of some of our gear that we will be selling in the gift shop at the theater. But here's some of the T-shirts, ladies and gentlemen. And the back says, "The Razzle Dazzle of music. Let us take you on a musical journey from the 1920s to the 1980s." And that's the front and the back. They're both deluxes, and we have the ones that are not so deluxe. We will be doing mugs and hats as well. Come on, put your hands together. Hey! I did 2-3 octave of clapping. And then I'm gonna show a few pictures. Here's some of the stuff that is online that you can see of us. Here's a group picture of the cast. They look wonderful, wonderful. Here's us actually. We were performing at one of the rehearsal halls. Here's a picture of me with the Fabulous Girls. And here, a picture of me with the Fabulous Guys. So, here's my Razzle Dazzle gear that I'll be coming out with, ladies and gentlemen. And before I leave you, Paris, I just want you to give a shameless plug for the Razzle Dazzle of music. Give the best right off the top of your head. Just go ahead and let everybody know how big and how bad, how wonderful this show is going to be to everyone who comes in to see this show.
You're getting me, Dana, who had brought experience and all that.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's Paris.
Here's Paris. You've never seen before. It's wonderful. You'll do good going. That's all you.
Wow. Well, here's a few dates. While she said it, she said it's good going in and good going out. When you leave it, you will be smiling and dancing. Like I said, we do our first show. We'll be doing this 4 to 5 days a week. It is a residency, and we thank God for it. But we were doing our debut here on the 18th here in Las Vegas at the Lamar Theater at 7 o'clock p.m. and inside the theater. Also, we're going to 20th of September, the 21st, the 23rd, 25th, the 27th, the 28th, the 30th. These this calendar is going up to as long as we want to do it. but it's also actually going up to if we want to do it to 2024 and more. So we just want to say congratulations to the two new dancers that we incorporated with the Razzle Dazzle show. They are spectacular and they are very, 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 very talented dancers. As far as Broadway and big show, they got it, and they bring up a very extra added special touch to the show. So, ladies and gentlemen, we want to say I want you to stay here, Paris, because I have a question for all three of you guys. I don't want to say goodbye to you yet, but as I put up my Cab Calloway gear, ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring up a very special man in all our hearts in this show. This guy, I was doing shows at different clubs and casinos and theaters and stuff like that. I've seen Yohon at a whole lot of big, really nice events performing and stuff like that. Let me bring everybody up. He's a fabulous performer. I could see him sitting in his studio, sporting that Pro Tools back there. He's a fabulous artist. Let me on YouTube bring you up here a little bit. And ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Yohon. But before I announce you to Yohon, say hi to everybody. Yohon.
Hello, everybody. How everybody doing?
Okay, this is before I announce you, but I just want to tell everybody about you first.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just telling what I've seen, and I've seen some spectacular stuff as far as this entertainer. I've seen him do like 9 or 10 different octaves, singing wise. I'm telling you, I kid you not. And he don't just stand there and sing. He performs. He dances. He sings. He goes from here, that side of the audience, to that side of the audience. He goes off stage. He gets the audience, like all these performers on here. They get him involved with the show. Yohon is a pioneer, a great. He's been doing this for some years, some time, and he's a great person if you really want to learn something about performing here, not only in Las Vegas but all across the United States. Yohan's has a great, extensive resume and track record. We're going to get to that a little bit later. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to this handsome guy sporting the black hat. You guys are sitting there like, wait a minute, I seen him. He got those glasses on like David Ruffin. I seen him. He's sporting him, looking like some model from GQ. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. We just had these two women. They're not only spectacular singers, but they look like models as well. I mean, look at them. We have a very nice looking group. But we got this guy right here. This guy right here, I seen him do Prince. I seen him do the Isley Brothers. I seen him do Marvin Gaye. I seen him do Nat King Cole. I seen him do those are 5 octaves right there. I seen him do he could do just about every singer that I like all these singers, but he can do, as far as male singers, he can just do just about every singer. Very inspiring. If you really want to learn something, young people, go see Yohon. Go see him live. You can learn some stuff to do, because he'll show you, especially all these performers. You go see them live and you will learn some great tricks. So let's bring Yohon up, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the wonderful, the powerful, the gifted, the talented, the astronomical, the powerful. Did I say powerful? I'm going to say powerful. Go ahead. The powerful vocalist and performer, singer-songwriter, and guess what? He's a producer. Yohon. Come on, put your hands together for Yohon Harbin, y'all. Come on, clap your hands. Yeah, come on there in Cyberland, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and say hi to the people once again, Yohon, so they can warm up to you.
Hey, everybody. I'd like to first give honor to my father, who propels me to do whatever I do. And man, it's a great honor to be a part of the great Razzle Dazzle. It's the people that I'm working with, they're all just fantastic. The Daye, Paris, Poo, and especially Dwayne. Boy, you got more talent I don't know too many people as talented in different fields than you. You're a great dude. I'm glad you're my friend.
Well, you guys, I don't know if you noticed, but I still a little bit off the Dana. I still a little bit off of Paris, and I stole a whole lot off of you, y'all.
That's what it's all about. That's what it's about. Iron.
I am a talent stealer.
Okay, well, iron sharpens iron. That's what I think about that. You get all you can from me, I'm gonna get all I can from you.
Yeah, we inspire each other, and that's a great thing. It's great. That's what a great group's supposed to do. We all inspire each other. We all when we help each other when we're feeling down or when we're happy.
That's right.
And you know, we don't try to ask each other for too much money, but I'm pretty sure if I ask each one of you,
money is good. It's not everything.
Good, give me $100. No, just kidding.
No,
but ladies and gentlemen,
look, if you want $100, I got it. You got it.
No, just kidding.
It's all about. It's about how we love each other.
Yeah, and if you come to see our show and see us behind stage, you will find out I'm the silliest. But ladies and gentlemen, look at Paris shaking her head. But ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Yohon again. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna ask you some questions, Yohon, because when I first saw you, I don't think you've seen me, but I don't know if it was the Black Music Awards or it was one of them big shows where it was a lot of people, and I saw you for the first time. And you know, you was doing your thing, and you know, the band couldn't keep up with you, so you had to direct them a little while you were singing. But I want to ask you some of the questions that I asked Paris and Dana as well, and then when we get done with all this, guys, I have some things I need you to tell your fans before we go. But Yohon, what inspires you about this show, the Razzle Dazzle? I know you said some things already, but what inspires you about this show, the Razzle Dazzle of music?
I think the show has great potential. We incorporate a lot of music for a lot of different segments of people. And that's what it's all about. We want to entertain. I just don't want to entertain this person, that person. I want to do it for everybody. And what we're doing, we got something for everybody.
Right. That's a good way to put it. You know, because let me just get a little bit more about the show. The show starts off the 1920s Cotton Club, and it goes all the way through. We do a little bit of Moulin Rouge, and we go all the way through to the late 1980s with this show. We had spectacular people like Yohon and Paris Red and Dana and Poo Poo Man and Mr. Pete and Lisa Renee. We have great dancers as well. You know, we put it all together to make a great, big, powerful production. You know, it's more like a production and then more than a tribute show. You know, we don't want to get mixed up with the tribute shows out there because it's more like a big production, a big band production, big show. So, Yohon, I just want to ask you another question because you answered that one very well, like a veteran. But we all know that you got some stories to tell, so I might ask you a little bit about that too. But
don't start me.
You're like, yeah, he's like, never give a preacher a mic, you know. But tell the people what got you involved with the Razzle Dazzle show?
Say it again.
What got you involved with the Razzle Dazzle show?
How'd you get involved? I had talked to you for a number of times about being a part of your production. And this was an opportune time. When I was asked to be a part of it, I thought about it and I said, hey, why not? You know, and the more I got involved with it, the more I saw the potential. And the more I wanted to make it a success. And I think what we have got a really, really good show.
Yes.
Really good show.
Yes.
And so I wanted to be a part of something that's really, really positive. The people, all the people that were working in the Razzle Dazzle show, everybody is great, and we're honored to have the great Poo Man, and he brings with all kind of experience, and he puts it all into the show. You know, so
yeah. Let me add to that.
A lot of our entertainers, they've been around, and they all that they've been involved in, they bring it and they put it in the show. So we got a great show.
Right, and let me add to that about Poo Man. And he's if you guys don't know, you better act like you better know. But Poo Man did about 35, I don't know how many years with Parliament Funkadelic.
Parliament Funkadelic. Yeah,
P-Funk All Stars.
Yes.
And just to name a few, done.
He was that click. Yeah.
Right, and then he done work with the Great Red Fox,
and
Sammy Davis Jr. and all those great people. He bringing all that experience to the show. So we love Poo Man. We love Poo Man. We love him because he's not only a veteran, but he has that experience to show us things, what to do and what not to do. You know, and so we're all learning from him. And
he brings that professionalism to our show,
and that dazzle of the Razzle
Dazzle.
Right. And then all these performers on the Razzle Dazzle show, ladies we got another great star coming in, ladies and gentlemen. I got some questions for you, Mr. Pete, coming up. All these hold that question. Never ask the announcer questions in the middle of the show. But hold on. But you go ahead, ask your question. What's that? You want to ask Yohon why he's so handsome? Go ahead.
All
right, we'll get back to you. Pete. How you doing, Pete? Say hi to everybody.
Hello, everybody. How all my cast members out there doing?
Oh, we just doing fine. Pete, we're live on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube right now simultaneously. Also, this show will be aired on TikTok as well when we get finished. But right now, I'm interviewing Yohon. I have some questions for him, and I have some great questions for you too, Pete, as well. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, Yohon, I just got this special questions for you. First I'm gonna ask you the same question that I asked Paris and Dana. What's different about the Razzle Dazzle show than all these other shows out here in Las Vegas right now doing their thing?
Everybody doing straight Motown. You did. And we're not straight Motown. We got more Motown incorporated what we're doing. But we get a variety of tunes to do.
Right. We're not just a Motown review. We're not just a tribute show. We just don't do tributes. We do a production with the Razzle Dazzle show. And also, before I ask you this next question, you got what you working with? Do you work with Pro Tools and Logic, or
I'm from the school. I do analog recording. I've been in audio engineering for years. I've done worked on major sessions. Field the Five, Brooklyn Five, Starlight. I've been in this business for a long time. But I've been mostly production and engineering. When I started singing lead singer for the Drifters, and I ended out here, we're doing a thing at the Four Queens, and when it's time for me to leave, I had to leave because I had to go back to Chicago. And it was in October of 13, and it was 29 degrees in Chicago and 70 degrees here.
Wow.
So think about that.
Well, no,
I ended up letting the group go, which I sang lead for the Drifters for 7 years. But I left when I had to go to Chicago to 29 degrees.
Wow. That will make you sing different, that 29 degrees. So now, that leads me up to your next question then. we heard that part of your experience, and I know that you have some stories to tell because you've been through a lot through the years and coming up, and so give us some more of your experiences, and we want to know why you perform and
Why do I perform?
and what
Because
motivates you to perform.
it's me. That's what I do. I'm a performer. I love it. I eat, I breathe. I think that's everybody around me are performers. I put myself in that environment. I've done this since I was 5 years old.
Oh, okay. Since you was 5.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
that's
yes.
awesome. That's awesome. Were there people in your life that motivated you, or friends, or family members, or?
Well, my auntie, who's deceased now, she used to brag about how when I was 5 years old, I used to stand on the front step and act like it was a stage and sing.
Yeah. Now, and then tell us about some of the singers that were motivational to you, as far as people out there that were signed with big record companies like Stevie Wonder and who else?
Man, I fortunately I was brought up in Chicago around the real performers and artists. I dealt with the emotions. I grew up with the emotions. As a matter of fact, the daddy, Joe Hutchinson, wanted to make me an emotion, and I didn't want to sing with them girls. It was the Hutchinson Sunbeam at that time, but I didn't want to sing with her. And I'm kicking myself now, though.
Oh yeah, man. Whew. The emotions.
So yeah. So I was fortunate to be a part of one of the biggest recording studios in Chicago, and all the top people come through there. You name them. Well, I worked on Field of Fire, People Bryson. I did a lot of stuff with the Earth, Wind, and Fire. I did a lot. I just, hey man, while I was doing it, it was just every day. And I didn't take any pictures or anything. That was just a job to me. So I wish I could do it again. I'd take some pictures.
All right, that leads me to another question. You keep leading me to questions. Well, guess what? That's because you're a great performer. So now, since we talked about your motivation and all that kind of stuff, what about this big production? What about big production shows in Las Vegas? What about big production shows in Las Vegas, such as this one, the Razzle Dazzle of the Razzle Dazzle of music? What about these big productions? Is it the big production that people want to see these days that's different in Las Vegas, that people are seeing great performers like these that they want to see?
Anytime you come to Las Vegas, you're going to see a big production.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can see the little bar stuff in town you go to. When you come to Vegas, you want to see a big production.
Right.
And that's what we got. That's what the Razzle Dazzle is presenting to the world.
Tell us. Say that again, sir.
That's right. We're presenting it to the entire world, not just Las Vegas. We're going to make this work.
Right. We're going to see it through and everything. And so that leads me up with the last two questions with you before we get to everybody. I got one more artist that's coming in right now, and then we're going to all say something together with our fans. There's some fans watching us from YouTube. There's fans watching us from Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and also this will be aired on TikTok as well. Look at the fabulous Lisa Renee is in the house, y'all. Oh man, look at her. She got that.
Look at her.
Wow, Josh Gabor and who else? Who Eartha Kitt? Yeah. So before I ask another question to Yohon, I just want to give a few of the great, spectacular places that you can find the Razzle Dazzle of music online. One of the biggest places that we are online and we're selling tickets is Vegas.com. Vegas.com is one of the biggest ticket selling engines here in Las Vegas, and the Razzle Dazzle of music is on Vegas.com. We are also on Spotlight.com, and Spotlight.com spotlights the biggest shows and the best shows, and we are the Razzle Dazzle of music is on Spotlight. We on Viator. Viator is all around the world. We on EBG, which is a big ticket selling engine as well. Groupon, Gold Star, Filler Seats, House Seats, Las Vegas Commerce Events. We are on Las Vegas Commerce Events. The Best of Vegas tickets. We are on that platform as well. And last but not least, Tickets for Tonight. Tickets for Tonight is everywhere you can buy tickets in Las Vegas. That is where the Razzle Dazzle of music is being sold, among a few other things that we are doing our first debut show. That's Monday, the 18th at 7 o'clock p.m. at the Great Lamar Theater over there here in Las Vegas, and we have some great performers, and I'm interviewing right now, and I'm asking some great questions. Before I move on with the last few questions with Yohon, I just want to show you guys some of the great shows that we will be performing with at the Great Lamar Show, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great theater, great place to see entertainment and all that. So let me just set this up real quick so we can do this here real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, here are some, I said some, not all, of the shows at the Great Lamar Theater where the Razzle Dazzle of the Cotton Club. Did you see that, ladies and gentlemen? Did you see those fabulous? We had Elvis. We have the great Tina Turner that we will be in the same building, in the same theater. And we have the great black, what are they called? Black Magic. Black male magic and black female magic. We have the owner of the great Lamar Theater. He is Jean-Claude. Jean-Claude, you might have seen him in movies like Dead Presidents. He was also in the movie Fresh. He played Jesus in the movie Color of the Cross. He also he played a numerous movie. He has a show that comes on regularly that's called Pastor. What is it called? Pastor Jones. And so he's a fabulous actor. Those just name a few of the people that he does as his acting career. Well, he loved us. He loved our show so much that he decided to say that again. Who? Oh, Eureka. Eureka is his partner. So there's Jean-Claude and Eureka is the partner, and they are both actors. A lot of people, choir minds, want to know about that, so now you know. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask Yohon a few more questions before I move on to the next fabulous, powerful, super fantastic artists we have on here. Look at these beautiful people. Wow, aren't they good looking? Wow. See, now I don't look so bad no more because I'm with this group. So, as long as I hang with you guys, I'll be okay. So, let's bring up the great Yohon. You guys make me look good. Ain't that something? Let's bring up Yohon again. Yohon, I got a few more questions to ask you. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay. So he's ready because he's like, bring it on. He is, I'm interview man. Da, 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 da. But here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to give us some, not only just your greatest but shameless plug for the Razzle Dazzle of music. I want you just to let these people know that are here right now listening. What's so fabulous about this show? Why it is. Tell them why they need to come.
I can just tell them that if they don't come out and see this show, then shame on them.
That was a shameless
They're
plug.
going to really going to be happy with themselves when they find out how good it is.
Okay. Now that was pretty good. You heard it from him. You heard it from the great Yohon.
You want to get yourself right? Come on out and see the show and let us get down for you. All right?
Right. You know, here's your last question, young man. Are you ready for this one? Here we go.
Shoot.
What is your greatest achievement, in your opinion, in music that you've done thus far?
Well, I've been nominated for 2 Grammys, and that's I've sang on Nation TV for a year and a half every Saturday morning. I sang for all the big churches here. I'm pretty proud of what I've done.
Yes, sir. That's just to name a few, but you have some great achievements, especially with the Drifters and all these other people.
I sang with the Drifters for 7 years.
Yes, sir. Yes. And you're one of the most versatile, ladies and gentlemen, one of the most versatile singers, entertainers here in Las Vegas. I heard this man hit the woohoo of Prince, and I heard him do the yeah, baby, of Barry White. So you know, he's really good at what he does. He's been doing it a long time. And I just wanted to put your hands together out in Cyberland for the great Yohon Harbin. Y'all, come on, clap your hands for him. Go ahead, tell him. Yes. Yohon in the house. Even the dog is like, row, row. He was saying your name. That dog was saying your name. The dog was saying your name. Yohon. But anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the cast right here, but I have another special artist that's here. Actually, 2 special artists that are here. I'm going to go in the line that they came in, ladies and gentlemen. But you just heard it from the fabulous Paris Red. You heard it from the fabulous Daye. You heard it from the fabulous Yohon Harbin. You heard it from that guy who's so corny and he's just so silly, don't know how to stop, Dwayne Anderson. So I just want to introduce you to a special friend of mine. This guy reminds me not only the Nicholas brothers, but he reminds me of Fred Astaire, you know. And he also I'm gonna let him tell you. He does a great artist, in my opinion, that's hard to sing, you know, but he does it very well with a spirit of excellence. You know, and so I'm gonna build up this this great introduction of you, Mr. Pete. Mr. Pete is in the house, y'all. But I gotta introduce you right, brother. I gotta introduce you like Dwayne Anderson introduces everybody. I introduce everybody because I am the best of introducing people. And you can ask anybody in any of these places that I sang, they will tell you that Dwayne Anderson is the best person to introduce an artist. So here I go. Ladies and gentlemen, put your what?
Well, I tell you, I'm a believer. I'm a true believer of that.
Okay. Well, here we go. I'm going to see if I'm going to beat it up to those expectations. Ladies and gentlemen, for just $2, we can give you a special presentation of this young man. This is in my New York 1930s voice. For $2, I will give you all of it. But if you're not going to give me the $2, I'm going to say it like this. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the wonderful, the spectacular, the super fantastic, the powerful, the great dancing machine, singing and doing his thing, singer-songwriter. And I think you do some acting, don't you, as well? But if you don't, okay, well, yeah. You probably was acting when I stepped on your toe by accident. We was dancing together. But ladies and gentlemen, because you didn't seem like you had no pain. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the super talented Mr. Pete up in the house, y'all. Come on, clap your hands out there in Cyberland, y'all. Woo, 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 woo. All that good stuff. Well, not the dog bark. I'm sorry. But go ahead, Mr. Pete. I want to ask you some questions. Is that okay, sir?
Sure, go ahead.
And you you have a very special person that's in this show who's your relative, I do
Oh
believe.
yeah, Mr. Gene Poo Man Anderson.
Well, who's that guy to you, sir?
Well, he happens to be my father.
What? What? No, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Wait a
yeah,
minute. Go ahead
yeah,
now.
that just happened to be, you know.
Well, you know, flesh and blood did not know that. Only my Father in heaven. So now this is a horse of a different color. Not only do we have one Anderson, two Anderson, but three Andersons in this show. We got Gene Anderson, we got Dwayne Anderson, and we got Pete. Pete, what's your full name? What's your full name?
Well, my full name is Oliver Eugene Anderson.
Okay, Anderson, and Anderson. We do the show. We could do a show called The Andersons. But anyway, but I guess. Oh yeah, well, it's going to be ours, you know, because we're better. But I just got some questions to ask you. And you know, inquiring minds want to know. I'm gonna ask you some of the questions that I asked some of the other artists here on here, because, and ladies and gentlemen, before I start with Mr. Pete, the talented Mr. Pete, this is a we are promoting the Razzle Dazzle of music show, production and show. It's more than just a show. It's a production. You know, we're starting off from the 1920s going up to the late 80s. And there's not a show in Las Vegas that's doing that, so that's what's different about us. What's different about us, we have some of the best performers in Las Vegas in this show. And, you know, it's an honor. You know, it's an honor. So, and it's also the honor to interview the great, talented Mr. Pete. Mr. Pete, let me start with this first question. Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody wrote down in the comments, where can I get tickets? Well, one of the best places to get the tickets, sir, is at Vegas.com. You can have a variety, but you can also get a good discount on Eventbrite, which I failed to announce that you can get a discount on Eventbrite. Those, matter of fact, we're going to go ahead and put the links to those particular ticket outlets right in the comments right now. So we also, I'm sorry, are working with, let me see, make sure that we are working with 12 different ticket outlets and brokers. So ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Pete, let me ask you this question. What inspires you about this show, the Razzle Dazzle Music?
Well, what inspires me about it, you know, we going from the 1920s all the way to the 80s. That inspires me a lot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a great inspiration when you can do that. You don't have to stick with, because of our name, we don't have to stick with one genre of music. You know, we can go, and that's another thing, audience, to the people and our fans and the family that are watching right now. Our show is able to change up in different parts of the year. Like, you know, we can go from one extreme to another. We can go from big band to swing. We can go from swing to funk. We can go from funk to pop. We can go from pop to R&B anytime, because we are the Razzle Dazzle of music. And with saying that, Mr. Pete, that was a great answer for that question. The next question I want to ask you is, I want you to tell the people, how did you get involved, other than your dad, musically? I know, you know, me and Poo Man, that's one of my best friends. You know, I'm just here to tell you, you know. But anyway, how did you get involved with this Razzle Dazzle of music? I mean, these people, all these zany people here.
Well, my dad, matter of fact, was talking to you.
Yes, sir.
And he said, I'm going to see if I can't get you in the show.
Okay.
You know, and I said, that'd be great if you could.
Well, thank you. You guys got me in the show? That's great.
And the next thing I know, I'm here with you wonderful people.
Oh, you're talking about you. Okay. Great. Well, I'm, you know, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to tell you that it was such an inspiration for Poo Man to introduce me to his son, because when we started the show, I was looking for dancers, but I didn't just get a dancer with Mr. Pete. I got a dancer and a singer and a songwriter. And, you know, he came in and handled his business, you know. And I said, man, you know how you know how to do Nicholas Brothers? He said, what? He pulled his phone out and pulled out all these videos, Nicholas Brothers and all these different dancers from back in the day. And I said, oh man, I want to try that move. I want to try that move. And I said, oh, I don't want to try that move. No, no, no. But that move, yes. And he did it without no fear. And that leads me to this next question, Mr. Pete. Um, let me see. Who is one of the characters that you perform in the show?
Bobby Darin.
Bobby Darin. Oh yeah, the great Bobby Darin. Now Bobby Darin, that's a hard song to sing. I tried to do it. I said I'm gonna let Pete. I mean, he got to do that song. What got you into Bobby Darin and guys like that?
Well, you see, when I was a kid, I mainly stayed with my grandmother.
Uh-huh.
And they had records from like the 50s, the 60s, and so on,
Mm-hmm.
And I would go in there and listen to them. And I would say to myself, this is pretty unique, It's kind of different from what we have today.
Right, right.
And as I started listening, I started getting more into the artists. I would go to the library and read up on them and everything, or I would try to catch an old movie where I can see them performing them.
Uh-huh.
It's like mostly like the more that you know, the more that you're gonna want to know.
Yes.
So I just sunk my teeth in,
Uh-huh.
start studying them, and then start trying to execute some of their movements and everything, and that's how it just took off and on.
Wow. That led up to my next question. What was your musical experiences with music? But let me ask you this question: what artist motivated you to become a singer?
Well, there's like several of them. Number one, my dad.
Uh-huh.
Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah, Sammy Davis. Yes.
Frankie Lyman. Prince, Michael Jackson.
Uh-huh.
Certainly Cab Calloway.
Uh-huh.
And Little Willie John, Jackie Wilson.
Yeah, Little Willie John. I forgot about him. Yes, that's my man.
And mainly, my great grandmother, she was in show business from the late 20s to the 30s.
Okay. And tell us more about her. Was she a great influence in your life about the music? As I show some pictures.
Oh yeah, she's a big influence. I mean, her and her husband traveled out to the South playing the Delta blues. And from what I understand, that she was good friends with Bessie Smith, Mamie Smith, Ma Rainey, and those sort of people.
Okay. So before I go to the next question, I just want to tell the people when we start. Our debut is on the 18th of September. That's this Monday at 7 o'clock at the Lamar Theater. We'll be there. We'll be 4 to 5 days a week. So we'll be doing the 18th, the 20th, the 21st, the 23rd, the 25th, the 27th, the 28th, and the 30th, and it goes on and on and on, all the way up to as long as we can do it, up to 2024 and beyond. Because we love doing the music, and all the artists in this show love performing. We do it with a spirit of excellence. We probably will be doing this show a lot. And here's some of our merchandise, ladies and gentlemen. Some of the singers haven't seen this. This is some of the T-shirts that we'll be selling. Looking at mugs and hats as well. Here's the whole cast as a whole, right here in the picture, minus the 2 new dancers we have. This right here. We all have fun together. We all inspire each other, and try to uplift each other. That's what's good about this cast of the Razzle Dazzle of music. This is one of this is one of our main pictures that they're using to sell our tickets online, and it's actually working. We're selling tickets. We need you guys to buy tickets. So I'm gonna get back to Mr. Pete here, because he has some fabulous experience, and he's letting us know some great stuff. Young people, I hope there's some young people watching this so they can learn something from all these artists, including Mr. Pete, because he's giving us some good stuff. Here's a good question I have to ask you. I gotta ask you because inquiring minds want to know, Mr. Pete. It's let me see. Well, first, before I do that, let me ask a question. What is your greatest achievement in your experience and your musical career that you could say that you love the most, and you would do it again 1,000 times?
being in the show with you guys.
Woo! Say it again, son. Say it one more time.
With you guys.
Aw.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys
Yeah.
hear? Come on, let's give them a round of applause for that answer. Right. Okay, well that's a horse of a different color. You're gonna make me ask you two more questions. I want you to give a since you said that, I want you to give a shout out to all our fans and let them know why they should come to a spectacular show like this. Tell them why they should come.
Well, in my experience, I've never experienced a show that from 20 all the way down to the A. You know, you get to see a timeline of different performances.
Exactly. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's something I think you should experience.
And it'll make people come back for more. We were just talking about that the other day, Pete. How our musical songs that we pick for this particular show, you know, it's me as a performer. I go out to see shows and do stuff like that as well. Me and my wife, and some shows I go back and see. This is one of the shows I would go back and see because there's stuff that you're going to miss if you turn and look and talk to somebody. And for a second you're going to miss something good, you know. And that's what's good about this show. And we have, you know, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I was blessed to have people in this show that are some of the pioneers here in Las Vegas as far as entertainers, you know, fabulous entertainers. These entertainers are very humble as well, you know. We motivate each other, inspire each other, you know, and we can tell. And I know sometimes we be joking around, be silly, but most of the time we want to see each other do good and do very well. So we inspire each other to do things, which is what a good group is supposed to do. That's why some of the best groups are still together, like Earth, Wind and Fire, and you name it. Some of the big Chicago and those big bands. It's hard. My experience, I'm telling y'all, it's hard, very hard to keep everybody together with level heads without even just each other chopping each other's head off. But we are so into deliberately avoiding anything that will break up this group. And so, ladies and gentlemen, with saying that, I'm going to ask Mr. Pete the best answer of questions tonight to answer this last question. No, I know, you know, all you guys say it good. I'm sorry. All you guys are good, but Mr. Pete answered that question. Being in this show, wow, I can't even top that one. So, ladies and gentlemen, unless Lisa gonna come with something, but we'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you this question. I'm Pete. I want you to say this to our fans out there, because believe it or not, all the people here in the show, I'm just here to tell you, we got fans already. We ain't did our first show yet, and we got fans. We got people watching right now on Facebook, Instagram. YouTube. We got people on here on LinkedIn. We got people on here on there's about 5 different social websites that are watching us right now. And they, you know, a lot of people don't get to hear you guys talk. They just get to hear you sing. So this is a good thing we're doing right here. And we're promoting this show right now, ladies and gentlemen. Just like I said, you want to get your tickets, look down in the comments, or you can go on to Google and put in the Razzle Dazzle of music in Google, and you'll see them all in a line. There's 12 different places you can buy tickets. You can also go on to places and write reviews. You can write a review about what we're doing right now if you want to. But keep it. You know. But Mr. Pete, I'm gonna ask you this last question, and we're gonna move on to the fabulous Lisa Renee. I just want to ask you, Mr. Pete, having a father that been in showbiz all these years, him being the man that did 35, 40, I don't know how many years he did with Parliament Funkadelic and the P-Funk All-Stars and all those people, Brads of Funkenstein, Bootsy Collins. He done worked with Red Fox and Sammy Davis Jr.
My father has been in this business since the 50s.
Yes, sir.
He's about to do a movie with Bootsy.
With Bootsy Collins. He's about to do a great movie with Bootsy Collins. And tell us about the book that he wrote.
Well, the book that he wrote is his part in developing hip-hop.
Oh. Yes, tell it, because a lot of people think It was Grandmaster Flash. That was part of it, and it was other different people, Curtis Blow and all those people. But the funk, and the hip hop part of the funkity funkity funk, real talkity talk, came from people like Poo Man.
Oh yeah, definitely. But if you
Yes.
really want to know about the story, get the book.
Ah, good answer. Good answer. Good answer. Get the book, ladies.
Good deal.
Um, you know, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to put your hands together once, twice, for a million times for the great, the powerful, dancing machine, singing songwriter. We got the fabulous Mr. Pete. Woo-hoo! So, ladies and gentlemen, that was a great interview with Mr. Pete, and that's a great setup for this next artist, ladies and gentlemen. See how we're all staying on here, be supporting each other. This is how you keep a group together. I'm gonna remember that the rest of my life. If I ever go to a hospital where I don't think I will, if I do, I'll be thinking about this interview. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. This lady, she's just so dear to my heart. I had a show over at a place. I was doing a show in this club, and I had the pleasure of having her come and sing and do her thing and everything. I had this show called Dwayne Anderson and Friends, and there was another one called uh, 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 the Love Sexy Show with the Dwayne Anderson, and she was one of the members of the show, and she's like, you know how you meet people and they say, yeah, I could sing, and I'm like, okay, here we go, you know, and she don't look like that voice is coming out of her body, but I'm just telling you, she got that big voice, and she came and sang and kept the audience captivated, and like all these artists on here, but the reason why I say that Lisa Renee is different because she not only has an extensive resume as well, but she also you know, very 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 humble, very like us all in here, but I think Lisa she impressed me with her humility, and all of us, we are people who are, you know, have really kind hearts and all that kind of stuff. And you get to know us. Don't cross us. We're gonna let you know that you're doing something wrong. Don't cross us. Nobody on here, but we will do it with some love and kindness, you know. But Lisa is different because she gets into the nitty gritty of the song. I had her come over. That pleasure her come over my house, and we did vocal rehearsals together. And you know, without no music, no band or nothing, and this girl came and sang the song just like it was live, you know. And I appreciated that. I seen the same thing with Yohon, with Paris Red, with Poopa Man, with Pete, with all the singers, and with Lisa, she came and she didn't want to quit, you know. And that's right. I did the same thing. Went over her house and she made that potato salad. But we'll talk about that later. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Oh, we got a special announcement. Uh-oh, drum roll. We got a special. Even the artists don't know about this one. Uh-oh, wait a minute. We got a special announcement, ladies and gentlemen, for all the artists and all the fans. Let me turn you up, young lady. Hold up. With your fine brown skin self. We got a special announcement, ladies and gentlemen, from the. Oh, okay, I gotta mute everybody before you do that, Mary. Hold up. That way you can talk, and then they can get the news. You got everybody else? Here, let me mute everybody. So now go ahead and go on.
Mm. Uh-oh.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Hi everyone. Y'all look
Hello.
Okay. All right. Some of y'all.
Yeah, I got him.
Okay. So the announcement is we're just going to do our. You know how people do Uber. Some people know about Uber. Some people don't. Sometimes
We can't hear.
Y'all can barely hear me.
Oh, hold on.
We can't hear you. Can't hear you.
can't hear you.
Okay, just a minute. Let me see. Hold up, Mary. Let me.
Nope.
We hear you. Very far away.
Far away.
Far
We can't hear
away.
what you're
Can
saying.
you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. How y'all beautiful people doing? Y'all all look as beautiful.
Yeah.
I was saying when I was muted is that some people are familiar with Ubers and some people are not, but with Ubers they have like a surge at a certain time, and if you're in that surge or you get in that surge, then you make extra money and stuff like that. But this is kind of a surge with our tickets, so I wanted to do it right at 8 o'clock because we're gonna have an hour surge for anybody that's listening to this broadcast right now. And if you want a ticket to go to attend the Razzle Dazzle music, get your ticket now. If you put in the code ICU, that's ICU, they're all letters, you could get 50% off right now for 1 hour. And if you know anybody that want tickets and been looking for tickets, start texting them now and say, hey, go on the link right now, take out that code that's in there, and put ICU, and you get your ticket right now for half price. But it's only going to last for 1 hour, from 8 to 9, while we're on this call. And, yeah, don't miss the surge. Love you guys.
Love you.
Yeah.
That's wonderful news. That's wonderful news, ladies and gentlemen. Also, I just put down a link. Some of the tick I can't put them all because I only type with one finger. But anyway, I put some ticket outlets and the link on the comments on the side. I think I might be able to put some of these on. Oh man, I shouldn't have did that. So I don't know, Mary, if you could highlight the comments and put them on the screen. Then people had some questions on the comments for some of the artists. But before we get to that, I want to get to our fabulous, the last artist. Last but not least, we have the wonderful Lisa Renee. I always want to call her Marie because she can sing Tina Marie so good. So and I get mixed up. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do this to Dwayne Anderson big time because this is a big time show. We don't hold back no punches. We are Razzle Dazzle of music because we do everything razzle and dazzling. I put what is the definition of Razzle Dazzle, and it means this is why we are so good because of this name. The name means spectacular, good, great, intellectually, musically inclined. It means shiny. It means big. It means pizzazz. It means wow. And that's what the Razzle Dazzle music is. That's just to name a few. And so we're saying all that. This lady right here is spectacular. She's wow. She's super fantastic. She's very uniquely talented. She is a singer-songwriter, and she has some great experiences, which she will tell you about herself and music. And all of these people on here also are like just a part of musicology. We are musicologists. We are. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for that lady who's doing her best Zsa Gabor open kit impression of Diane Carroll. Put your hands together for the wonderful, the phenomenal, the super fantastic, the talented, the big entertainment artist. She goes by the name of Lisa Renee. Come on, clap your hands, y'all. Lisa, go ahead and say hi to all the people all on these social websites here. Give them a wave, tell them hi, blow them a kiss, give them a wave, all that good stuff. Right.
Yes.
So that must be one of the artists that inspired you. Was that Eartha Kitt and Zsa Gabor and what's her name? Diamonds are a girl's best friend, that lady. Yeah. So we're going to start with that then, because you're inspirations. But before I ask that question about your inspirations, I want to ask you.
We're going to start with that.
Oh, well, no, we can start with this. What inspires you about being in the Razzle Dazzle of music show and production? Did we do that? Or did God do that? I don't know, or both.
Each and every one of you that's in here has brought a growth. God first and foremost. But you all have brought a really inspired type of music, and I love each and every one of you like a brother and sister, because I look for you for the growth of this type of music, and I've always been inspired with this music. So love it, and love you guys with it as well.
Well, that was wonderful. That was super. That was awesome and inspiring, and that just brings me to the next question, because you are inspiring. We'll try to catch it up. I believe we have the great Mary Anderson. She is a technological genius when it comes to things like that. So she's going to get us all caught up. First of all, I want to know, what characters do you portray in the Razzle Dazzle show? What can you hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Not able to hear you.
Oh. Wait a minute. Wait.
There's a delay.
Okay, let me do this. Let me do something real quick. Let me try something real quick. Somebody trying to steal our thunder. Let me see. It's a delay. Let me try this. Let's go to advocate. How about now? Is that better?
Yeah.
You can hear me, Paris?
I can hear you.
Okay, and how
I
about
can
you?
hear you.
Everybody can hear me? Okay.
can hear you.
Okay, all right, that's better. Lisa, are you okay? Can you hear my annoying voice? Is she being a mime, or is she? Oh, there you go. Oh, you stuck. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Your computer.
Yeah, there's a little delay.
Yeah, it's buffering, and So,
buffering.
Yeah. So I'll take my time with these questions here. What character do you?
Can you
portray?
repeat the question?
Yes. What character what characters do you portray in the Razzle Dazzle of Music show? Wow, that's a big delay, huh?
So this in this show, this second show that I'm with you and Marion, I'm doing Phyllis Hyman and Natalie Cole.
Oh, great. And then, are those some of the artists that inspired you? That's why you're doing them, or?
Yes. Phyllis Hyman was one, and Natalie Cole was also a great inspiration.
Okay, what can you say as an artist is different about this show than other shows?
I like how I love this.
Yes, your internet connection. So we're going to.
Okay.
Lord, heal her internet in the name of Jesus. Lord, touch her internet right now. Lord, send your angels to touch her computer. Okay, let's try it now. Let's see what happens. So now the next that question, you're trying to answer the question. What's different about this show than other shows here in Las Vegas?
This is one of the best shows that I've seen. And you go from the 20s, 30s, 40s to the 80s, which is a mixture of all the music, and that people are related to from the old to the young. And I don't see too many shows that's like this, that's even in Vegas. I like just I can repeat what Mr. Pete said.
Yeah. Well, that was a great answer and everything. That leads me up to the other question. Tell us about your musical experience through the years. But first, let me ask you this: before you answer that question, I want to know why you perform. What makes you perform? What motivates you to do this thing called music?
I love music. I've always had music in my heart. I've done music since I was 6 years old, coming from gospel to R&B, and even in high school, I had opera lessons. So it all stems from I love all type of music, So and it stems from that, and so I stuck with it. Quit your day job, because it's not going to pay out that much. That's not what it's for. It's for me, and it's in my soul to do. And it always has been there, and it's in my blood. And and when it's in your blood, you can't get rid of it. You got to do something. You got to do something with music.
Well, that's very interesting. And then that's going to lead me up to another spectacular question for you. Can you tell us more about your musical experiences? I asked that same question to the artists on here, and tell us a few things. Let the people know. Inquiring minds want to know. Your fans right now are watching you, and they want to know what some of your musical experiences are.
What? I'm sorry. Can you repeat that last one? They want to know. The fans want to know.
They want to know what your musical experiences are. Can you tell us some of them?
Okay. As far as Motown, Hitsville, I did in California. I was mostly in California. I've done that for my own bands in California, and worked with various artists. And I worked with the Whispers gang, as far as the musicians there. They were very much instrumental to me as far as pushing me out there, because basically I was like in the background singing. So they were like, Lisa, you need to be pushed out of that. So that's made me get out and start doing my own music and writing my music as well.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. And is there a reason that you love doing music? Why do you love to perform? What is making you and motivating you to keep on doing this?
Yeah, it's buffering again.
Okay. Well, let me move on then. I'm gonna move on to the next question. What is the greatest achievement that you would say in your life that you did that you would do over 20,000 times more? Your greatest musical achievement, in your opinion?
I would love to do this show over and over and over because it's a great inspiration. It's various of artists that you can portray. It brings to me it brings a humbleness and it brings that it bridges that gap together from the old to the new. A lot of the young people don't know a lot of the artists. Some of the old music is out there, which they they go and they assimilate to the modern music of today. You have like Billie Holiday, movie, a new modern time Daye, Lady Daye came out with a young lady, and she did it, and so it's Andre, I think her name was Andre Day, with Billie Holiday. So it bridges that gap. It teaches them the history of where the music was formed back in those days, and I love that because in these schools now you don't have that anymore to where so you can go back to the 20s and 30s and show how African Americans did music back then they're just now bringing out a lot of the movies, the old movies back then from 1920s where the African Americans tap dance, they danced, they did the blues, they did all of that, so this is an inspirational show.
Right. And my last question to you is I want you to give a shameless plug about the Razzle Dazzle of music. I want you to tell the people why they should come to the show. Why should they spend money to go sit and see a big band, spectacular, great big dancing, singing, powerhouse vocals, and harmony that is impeccable? Why should they come to see this show?
You need to come see this show because you will be missing the greatest opportunity of the best show in the world, because this will give you an opportunity to see how vocally and talented our artist really is. You really need to come see the show. It's a wonderful show. You'll never see one ever like this again.
Well, there you have it. Wow. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it from the great Lisa Renee. And hey, that's a great person to hear from because she has the experience. Matter of fact, I'm going to put on a special presentation just for you, Lisa. Here we go. Hey! Ha! Hey! Hey! Ho! Hey! Hey! Hoi! Ladies and gentlemen, this is the entire cast. Well, not the entire cast. We're missing our dancers. But this is a great bulk of the Razzle Dazzle of music. The Razzle Dazzle of music is produced by a lady I'm about to introduce. And she's going to come over here so she can get a better reception to tell you who she is. But ladies and gentlemen, it's produced by none only than a great, she was great and instrumental and through my musical career as well. When I met her, she did a talent show. I went and did the talent show, and you know Dwayne Anderson. I had to stand on top of the chair, hit the high note, and all that stuff. And that's how we met. And she became my manager and was booking me to all these clubs and all that stuff. And she was booking me a whole lot of good. She's a good manager too, y'all. Hint. But she was she booked me in all these different places to sing and all that kind of stuff. And then we wanted to reinstate ourselves into Christianity. So she ended up going to the School of Theology, and she hooked me up, and I went on tour with a gospel band. And then shortly after we did that, she graduated. We both graduated from Bible college together, and we got married after that. And then after that, she started writing all these movies and all these productions, and we've been doing it ever since. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you, and I give to you all you people out there in Cyberland, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, and TikTok. Yeah, TikTok. Can't forget TikTok. I give to you the wonderful, the beautiful, the powerful, the you gotta come over here. Okay? She going to set up another room. She's like, we can't use that one mic. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about her. She's on her number six movie. I had the pleasure of being in a couple of her movies, and one was Stop Playing Church is a comedy, and all that stuff you see that won't supposed to happen in church is in this movie. But it has a great movie, and I play a bishop in that church, Bishop Dumbass. That was my name in the movie. Anyway, I play a bishop who lies to his congregation, and then he finally gets rebuked. And so she has another one called we just finished the movie, and it's called Generational Curses. It starts off in slavery and it ends up into nowadays. We have another one called Saving Humanity. We have another one. It's a scary movie called He'll Take Your Soul. So she's on movie number 6. And so if you have acting skills, or is she coming on now? If you have acting skills in this production, let us know so we can feature. One of our movies is being featured on Amazon Prime as we speak, and the second movie is being about to be placed on there. The second movie is Generational Curses, which will also be placed on Amazon Prime as well. But you can go on Amazon Prime right now and see me playing Bishop Dumbass in the movie Stop Playing Church. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I give to one, I give to all. Where is she? I don't see you, Mary. Oh, she's still setting up. Before we do that, okay, while she's setting up, this is what I wanted all you guys to stay on here. Our fans are watching right now, and we need to let them know that they are in great hands with us. You know, when they come to the show, they're not going to just see a show, because you can go to a bar and see a show. You can go to out on a park and see a band playing in the park. That's a show. Ours is a production, a musical production. And we want to let y'all know right now, if you come to the show, I'm going to start off. I'm going to say this again because we want to inspire you and lead you and give you an outlook on how. Are you in, Mary?
I think I had to get out of this.
Okay. So how good the show is going to be. So I'm just here to tell you, as Dwayne Anderson, an entertainer, these are my peers right now that you're sitting and listening to and hearing them talk about what they do and why they love to do it and why they're in the show, what motivates them about the show and what motivates them about being in music in general. Well, we want to tell you, and I'm saying right now, that if you come to the show, you will not be disappointed. If you come to the show, you will not only be singing, but you will be dancing. If you come to this show, you'll see technical, very beautiful videos and sound effects and smoke machines and bombs and rockets. You'll see all that. You'll see great dancing. I just want to just lead off this thing to all the fans, to all the family members, all the people, because nobody's seen the show yet. We've been practicing for 4 months straight, endless practicing, singing, all these things, doing extensive rehearsals, not only just dancing and singing, but vocal rehearsals. We've been doing, we put a promotion blitz out there. We're promotionally, we're blitzed out there. We have a team going down on the strip, handing out flowers. We have people over there in Churchville, where all the churches are, and they're all coming together to help us with this show. We have we got great people, investors. We have great people. We got everybody we need in line to be on this team. This is why you need to come and see the show, because you're going to be amazed at that and find out it's not just a show. So I give to you the wonderful, the great, the powerful. Put your hands together for a singer. Well, she does sing. She sings sometimes. Put your hands together for the wonderful movie-making producer of the Razzle Dazzle of music. Put your hands together for that great, powerful woman of mine, Pastor Mary Anderson. Come on, clap your hands for her, y'all. Yeah!
What it do?
What it do?
I don't think somewhere as good as you guys. You guys are by far a group of the best singers that anyone gonna ever hear. So that's why you listening to us on and watching this broadcast. This is why you need to grab your ticket right now, because this is beyond entertainment. You know, this is more like, you know, taking a hold of something that, you know, you may thought you lost, you know, but it's still there. You know what I mean? It's better than just listening to old music from the past. I mean, because the singers, you guys, when they open up their mouth, it's more than just entertainment. It's spiritual. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if you get up out of your seat and be up there, you know, just dancing with them on every song, even the slow songs, the fast songs, and then you might, you know, you go through the next couple weeks still singing the songs, because it's the spirit behind the music, it's the spirit behind the song. We have 7 beautiful, lovely performers, and we also have 4 dancers that, you know, that's phenomenal. This show is a must see. If there's something that you must see, this is it. You must see this show. And I'm not just saying it because I'm the producer of the show. I'm saying it because it's something that you need in your life. You know, coming from a pastor standpoint, you know, there's a lot of people I see all the time, every day, that's beat down and not, you know, just heavy, you know. I mean, I'm not saying this is the answer besides Jesus, but I'm just saying that this show will make you feel good, and you'll be glad that you came out to see it. You know.
Well, let me
I
ask
was
you.
supposed to be coming on here, I think, to interview my husband.
Well, that's enough for me, my big mouth. But
So,
let me ask you this question: what motivated you, besides us each motivating each other? What motivates you to put this cast and the show together, and why?
um, what motivated me to put this together is I love people, you know, and I love music, and quite frankly, the music today um, can't compare to the music that we had, or even our parents had, or even because we go all the way back to the 30s. You know, Cab Calloway. You know, that's when music was music. You know, and all through our musical journey that the Razzle Dazzle brings you through, you know, that was music, you know. Now, you know, I'm not putting nobody's talent down or art today. It's just that the music today is much different than it was then. And so what motivated me to put it together, you know, is that I like to see people enjoy the show. And I just, one day, me and my husband were sitting here and we were just thinking about, you know, doing something, doing a show. And we started thinking about, you know, we did have a Cotton Club show. It was the Cotton Club of, it was called the Razzle Dazzle of the Cotton Club and the Moulin Rouge. And we wanted to bring back that era, you know, the 30s and the 20s, and we also wanted to, you know, bring back the 50s and 60s too. So we did put together a show, and we had it at the Flamingo Library for Black History Month, and it was a very, very good show. And you know, because we have to also remember our history, you know, and we portray a lot of singers, you know, that has left their mark here in the world, you know. So we was like, let's bring them back. Let's you know, and let's put on a show. And then when we started thinking about doing the Razzle Dazzle Cotton Club and the Moulin Rouge, someone else
decided, they were going to bring out a show. So we didn't want to have the same type of show. And we were just listening to music one day, and it was like, hey, let's just call it the Razzle Dazzle of music. And then Wayne was like, yeah, let's take them on a musical journey, you know? And I tell you, every time I go to come to rehearsal and the singers be singing, if I got the strength, they'll tell you I'm up there dancing and singing with them.
That's true. This is true. And I just wanted to add to that, Mary. You don't have to interview me. I want you to interview me and Poople Man together. I want to be on with him. Okay, so we're gonna make a part 2 of this. But I just have to say that my wife is very inspirational to me as far as doing this show. She's always been into music. And when I met her, like I said, she did a talent show. I heard her all over the radio. She's very well known all over Pittsburgh. And I followed that radio show until I found that talent show. And I was determined to win that talent show because I wanted to get to know her. And so I went up there and I handled my business. And like I said, I stood in that chair, hit the high note, and she ran on me and saw. I didn't even have to say nothing after that. But anyway,
but I'm not even going to elaborate on that. I'm not going to even. But what I do want to
let me finish this point. But I want to say, because we've been married for 24 years, and we count it all joy, and we're both our best inspiration as far as music. But what a joy to have people in this show who love music as just as much as we do. And I think this combination of all of us together, it made, before we was just a musical tornado. With all of us together, we are a musical hurricane. And go ahead, finish your thought, Mary. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just going to make a correction about the movie Stop Playing Church. The pastor's name in that church is Bishop DeMars. Yeah,
same
not
thing.
dumbass. It's DeMars.
Right. Well, in the joke is in the movie that they pronounce it wrong. So anyway, yeah, but that's just one of her movies. And I just wanted to say this is the reason why I wanted all of us to be on here. Before I go, I just got to talk about Poople Man a little bit more. Poople Man is has been nominated. Also, let me talk about the nominations in this show. Poople Man has been nominated for a Lifetime Achievement Award, and also what was the other one? Icon Award for the Black Music Awards. And this man done been around. He done sing Grammys. He done sing everything. Also, Poople Man is a great inspirational part of this group. Motivational part for this group because he's done so much. I think he's older than all of us, so he can teach us all. We all been learning from him. So I wanted to talk about him more because he's not here right now, and but we will be doing a part 2 so we can interview both of us. I didn't want to keep it too long, so people will be able to see it on their page without it buffering, take a long buffer. But Poople Man is great. I met him when I first got to Las Vegas and did my first Black Music Award, and he walked up to me when everybody else was treating me bad because I was a new guy. He walked up to me and started schooling me, And yeah, they did. They treated me bad. But this guy stuck with me and been with me ever since and been helping me and doing stuff like that. So I thank God for him. And, he's a good friend and all that good stuff. I ain't saying this because I'm sucking up to him. I'm just saying that this is true. He's a good guy, And I just want to just let the world that's listening to him right now on all these social websites that, if you really want to learn, you can learn from this guy. Go to his page. He'll be at the Black Music Awards accepting his award. That's the day before our show. That's on September the 17th at the In the Box in Henderson. And
we all will be there.
We'll all be there if you want to meet the cast and all that good stuff because we'll be supporting him. And Paris Red is also a nominee for the Best Jazz Singer. She, like I said, she's more than just jazz, but when it comes to jazz, she could sing better than the best. or just as good as. And as far as bebop, jazz, R&B, hip hop, pop,
Rap.
rap. She rap too. She be rapping. You didn't tell me that, Paris. Anyway, she raps, and uh, wait, hold on, let me take you off mute. And so she'll be accepting already. I'm calling these things as they are. Mary, you got to unmute her. She'll be accepting her award as best jazz, and then so all of us, if all of us in here have gotten these type of awards, and this is just another addition to our collection, I guess you could say that. And which is a good thing. And some of us, I just want y'all all to say before we go something to our fans, to let them know that we love them, and we thank you for your support, and we appreciate you guys. But I just want you guys to say it in your own way. We can start from Daye to Daye. Just tell the fans that you love them. Let them know in your own way that you want to see them there on Monday the 17th at the Lamar Theater.
I'm just going to say we love you. We would love to check us out, because like everyone has throughout the different interviews, this is very unique, and it's not even just so it's like an experience. And please come. We would love to see you there.
All right. And now we're going to have the fabulous Yohon. He's going to tell his fans right now. They looking at you, all 106 of them looking at you right now. They want to know, that you love them. Tell them, brother. Tell them. Let them feel it. Let them feel it.
First of all, I love you. Okay, but you need to be. You really need to come out and have some fun. It's about having fun. It's about us showing you what we can do, and I'm sure you go home and tell your friends about it. Okay, so when you're there, you better call it discount today. Get those tickets right now, 50% off.
Get those tickets 50% off. You hear that? And then we have.
25 minutes left.
Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
25 minutes left to get the discount.
25 minutes left to get the discount. Did you
All
hear
right,
that?
Get that.
You see the discount link right there on it.
If you guys don't need money, take it from me.
Say that one more time. 25 minutes left to get the discount, ladies and gentlemen. You got 25 minutes left. What is the discount, Pastor Mary?
The discount is 50% off until 9 o'clock. Just go to Eventbrite, Razzle Dazzle, the Razzle Dazzle music, and remove the code, the 25% code that's in there, and put ICU and hit apply, and you'll get 50% off.
Woo! Now, how many shows in Las Vegas do that for you? They don't do that. Not no 50. They might do 20%, not no 50%. So, Mr. Pete, tell your fans that's watching you right now why they should come. Tell them that you love them, first of all, and why they should come to the show.
Well, I like to say that I love you all, and a show like this is really something to see because it's a timeline. You don't get too many shows that's like that. Like I said, it's the first time I've ever experienced one, let alone be in one. So come on out, bring your family and enjoy the show.
Come on, that's coming from a very talented man. We thank you, Mr. Pete. We got the powerful Paris Red. Paris Red, let the people know you love them and tell them, let's motivate them to come.
All right. Well, I love you all, and please come and see the show. You will enjoy it extremely, and I know that because you've enjoyed other shows, and so I know what you like. So come on out and do yourself a favor and bring somebody.
Bring somebody. Bring Grandma and them and Popo and Bobo. And we got the powerful and the wonderful Lisa. Lisa, let them know, let your fans know that you love them and appreciate them, and tell them why they should come. Right, right. Oh, wait, hold up, Lisa. Let me take you off mute. You got to. Oh, there you go. There you go. Do that thing again.
Yes, darlings, you need to come out tonight to the show on Monday and come and experience the most extravagant, fabulous singers that's going to be on this show. You will not and never regret it. Boop boopy doo. Love you.
And I just want to say, before we go, I just want to say, like I said, you'll get part 2 of the interviews. We're going to be doing interviews all through the portions of these shows. We have a residency. We thank God and all goodness and all these good things that come along with that for this show. We just want to say thank you to you, the people that bought tickets so far. We thank you. I didn't know it was going to be like that. But we thank y'all. We thank you. We appreciate you, and we promise to do the best job we can do, and everything. Just want to say to the cast, I love y'all. I never thought that anybody would follow me anywhere. You know, I mean, I always go out and perform, and I'm usually by myself, and I do my thing. But you guys actually joined up and put up with all my shenanigans, and I really appreciate that you guys saw the vision that I seen and saw the vision that my wife seen, and now we have the vision together. We actually seeing it come in fruition and materialize right in front of our eyes. Be prepared to be blessed with everything that comes along with the Razzle Dazzle. I'm talking to the cast because there's a lot of blessings getting ready to come. Stuff is happening with this show that I've never seen happen. I've been in productions before, but I never seen stuff happen where people giving you stuff and helping you to do it because they want to see a show like this in Las Vegas. So this is just the stepping stone, the beginning. But I see us making not a lot of money together, but a lot of music together, and making people smile. That's what it's all about. Can I get an amen, everybody? And you see that person smiling after you get finished, you accomplished a great deed, and I know all the singers on here, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you, every time they go out to perform, people do smile when they get finished. Matter of fact, they be cheesing from ear to ear, and they be thanking and they be hugging these singers. I seen it happen. I seen it. So, if you want to see this again, but in an even bigger way, come to the show, the Razzle Dazzle of Music show on September the 17th at the Great Lamar Theater. Guess what? The Lamar Theater is
the 18th.
18th. I'm sorry. The Lamar Theater is the first Black-owned theater in Las Vegas. The first Black-owned theater. They were on just on Fox and doing an interview about that. And so we need to patronize this place, not only because it's the first Black theater to do this, but we need to patronize it because we have a veteran actor who actually opened this theater. And so we need to help each other. And whether we're Black, white, Chinese, whatever you are, we need to be helping each other and motivating each other to enjoy great music here in Las Vegas. And I see that we are a rainbow coalition with this show. And we love all colors. We don't have no big eyes and little U's. We love all denominations. We love all political affiliations. We invite you all to come and see the Razzle Dazzle of Music. Come on, clap your hands, everybody. Yes.
At 1510 South Main.
Say that one more time.
1510 South Main.
What is the biggest landmark that's by the theater?
It's Charleston. And
the biggest landmark is a catty corner to the stratosphere. And another it's in they call it the art district. Yeah, they call it the art district, but isn't it a part of downtown, or I don't know. I'm not sure. I got to look at
right outside.
Okay. So, but you can come and see this, and you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. We gave some sneak previews with our promo, and we took it off because it was just showing so much, but it was just a spectacular promo. But you can what you can do is go buy a ticket. You can, and once you buy the ticket, you can see the promo of
Yeah.
the Razzle Dazzle show. You know.
Also, since the tickets are still 50% off for a few more minutes, bring a whole group. Yeah, buy some tickets and take up a couple tables. Yeah,
Yes.
treat
Right.
somebody. Especially if you got a mother or a grandmother or aunt or uncles, that will enjoy that music and haven't been out in a while. Treat them. The 7 o'clock show, they'll be home, back by home by 9.
Great, great, great. And we you'll see some great, great, great dancing, people doing splits, tricks and mic tricks, and people jumping off the stage onto a split.
Pete.
So you want to see some great stuff. You want to be entertained. I like to go to a show to where feel like I got entertained. You're gonna feel like you got entertained with this show. You got great scatters doing Ella Fitzgerald, like almost better than Ella Fitzgerald. And that's hard to do.
No, actually, I think she gives Ella Fitzgerald a run for her money.
Oh yeah,
because
Scooby Doo.
she took. I believe Harrison took that title.
Right.
No.
Yes.
And you got another lady singing Peggy Lee, and you would think it was Peggy Lee.
Right.
And
Yes.
she be doing her thing, and she got dancers with. I don't want to give it away. We got another lady. She doing Phil Hyman. I mean, if you close your eyes and just listen, you think that's Phyllis Hyman.
Yeah.
You're gonna think it. And we're doing a special rendition for the late great Whitney Houston and the great George Benson. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell you nothing else about it.
And Nat King Cole and
Nat King
Natalie
Cole and Natalie Cole. Oh yes.
Mhm.
Oh, we can't
Mary
leave out
Wells.
that Frank Sinatra's going to be there.
Yeah, baby. She's going. I used to. You never know. Sammy Davis might jump out. Only the candy man can man. So I just want to say, if you love the 20s, Cab Calloway, and those great singers from Duke Ellington on up to Louis Armstrong on up to Mary Wells and all the way up to P-Funk. We're going from ragtime to P-Funk. Ragtime to P-Funk. Where can you get that anywhere else?
Mhm.
So I'm just going to say, with that, we're going to sign off, and we're going to say in a razzle dazzling way to all our fans and all the people listening right now, we love you, and be prepared for razzle dazzle of music. Go ahead and say the your own way, y'all. Go ahead. Just tell them bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We love y'all. We love you. Thank you. We appreciate you. Hope to see you there. Okay. And there's one more thing before I go, ladies and gentlemen. We do a meet and greet in the lobby. You can actually meet the cast. We also will be selling merchandise, and you'll be able to get a piece of what we do and what we love. Not just merchandise, but we all got our own CDs. We all got our own stuff that you'll be able to witness and see. So come on, you don't want to miss none of this stuff. So, all right, bye everybody. See you later, cast. Best cast in Las Vegas. All right. Signing off with the Razzle Dazzle. The Razzle Dazzle. Signing off. We're gonna leave y'all with this. I can't do that. No way. That's too much right there. We're gonna leave y'all with. We're gonna leave y'all with. Just buy some tickets and get ready.
Just buy some tickets and get ready.
Yeah, just buy some tickets and get ready.
Yeah, just buy some tickets and get ready.
Here you go.
Here you go.